Why is crypto down today? July 15, 2025. Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency. Market. In terms of juice in the Bitcoin tank, it feels like there's still plenty left. That said, while the latest sharp upward momentum isn't likely to last forever, it might still continue for a while longer, says James Toledano, Chief Operating Officer at Unity Wallet. Journalist. Seed Fadilpašić. Journalist. Seed Fadilpašić. About author. Seed specializes in writing factual and informative articles to help the public navigate the ever-changing world of crypto. He has extensive experience in the blockchain industry, where he has served. Author profile. Share. Copied. Last updated 6 hours ago. Why Trust Cryptonews? Cryptonews has covered the cryptocurrency industry topics since 2017, aiming to provide informative insights to our readers. Our journalists and analysts have extensive experience in market analysis and blockchain technologies. We strive to maintain high editorial standards, focusing on factual accuracy and balanced reporting across all areas, from cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects to industry events, products, and technological developments. Our ongoing presence in the industry reflects our commitment to delivering relevant information in the evolving world of digital assets. Read more about Cryptonews. After several days of significant increases and new all-time highs, the crypto market is down today. The vast majority of the top 100 coins per market cap have dropped over the past 24 hours. At the same time, the cryptocurrency market capitalization has decreased by 6.7% to $3.74 trillion. The total crypto trading volume is at $217 billion, nearly double that of yesterday. TLDR. The crypto market sees a pullback. 95 of the top 100 coins dropped today. BTC fell below $117,000, while ETH dropped below $3,000 mark. Market sentiment sits firmly in the greed zone. Both US BTC and ETH spot ETFs recorded inflows, with the latter performing better. In terms of juice in the Bitcoin tank, it feels like there's still plenty left. This isn't hype. It's confirmation that Bitcoin is here to stay. Crypto winners and losers. As the market experiences a pullback, all top 10 coins per market cap have dropped since this time yesterday. Bitcoin, BTC, is down 4.4%, decreasing back below the $117,000, now trading at $116,999. This is also the second highest drop in this category. At the same time, Ethereum, ETH, fell by 1.4% and below the $3,000 mark, is currently changing hands at $2,986. The highest decrease in this category is Dogecoin, Doge. S is 7.6%. It now trades at $0.1919. Tron, TRX, fell the least. It's down 1.2% to $0.2992. Looking at the top 100 coins, we find that 5 are green. Pump.fun, Pump, appreciated the most among these, 9.2% to $0.005976. It's followed by Bonk, which increased by 8.3% to $0.00002974. Virtual's protocol, Virtual, fell the most. It's down 9.3% to $1.63. XDC Network, XDC, is in the second place, having dropped 8.9% to the price of $0.07409. This drop is neither surprising nor exceptional. Decreases tend to follow market surges, particularly those that lead to new ADHs. Pullbacks are typical, which is why investors are not panicking. Meanwhile, coinciding with the drop in prices, a long-dormant wallet linked to a Satoshi-era whale transferred a whopping 17,000 BTC to Galaxy Digital. This is another in a recent series of moves from a whale that has held the coins since 2011. Sharp upward momentum may still continue. James Toledano, Chief Operating Officer at Unity Wallet, commented that Bitcoin seems to be defying economic gravity, perhaps because it was built to. Despite geopolitical instability, inflation, and financial uncertainty, it has remained unfazed, acting as a kind of economic anomaly. We are seeing its core use case as a store of value and hedge during uncertain times playing out in real time, he adds. So, in terms of juice in the Bitcoin tank, it feels like there's still plenty left. That said, While the latest sharp upward momentum isn't likely to last forever, it might still continue for a while longer. Meanwhile, the U.S. provided most of the favorable fuel for this latest run. This included bipartisan support, ETF inflows, increasing institutional adoption, and expectations of a Federal Reserve rate cut. Despite pullbacks or consolidation near ADH levels, macro headwinds like rising debt, sticky inflation, and geopolitical tension continue to erode confidence in TradFi. From my perspective, Bitcoin's role as a scarce, maturing, and in-demand asset has never been clearer, Toledano says. Moreover, Seamus Raka, CEO of Xapo Bank, commented that BTC surged 14.65% over the past week, hitting a fresh ADH, while investors poured more than $2.7 billion into Bitcoin ETFs, marking the fifth largest weekly inflow since their launch in January 2024. This isn't hype. It's confirmation that Bitcoin is here to stay. Raka continued. BTC surpassed Amazon to become the world's fifth largest asset by market cap. A structural six-figure bottom looks as though it is starting to take shape, and the asset is now firmly positioned alongside the giants of traditional finance. With inflows like we've seen in the last week, Bitcoin is no longer on the fringe. It's part of the global financial system, and the question now is what role it will play in shaping its future. Levels and events to watch next. At the time of writing, BTC trades at $116,999. In comparison, at this time yesterday, it stood at $122,273. The day's highest point was $122,838, with the price dropping since. Notably, this daily high was also the latest all-time high for the coin. Katie Stockton, a crypto analyst and founder at Fairlead Strategies, argues that Bitcoin will reach $135,000 in the medium term. This seemed pretty aggressive a few days ago, maybe now a little less so. Moreover, Ethereum is currently trading at $2,986. The coin rose to the intraday high of $3,074 nearly 24 hours ago, then decreasing to $2,942, before recovering slightly to the current level. Meanwhile, Nasdaq-listed crypto infrastructure firm Bit Digital announced plans to raise $67.3 million through a direct offering of 22 million ordinary shares aimed at institutional investors. The goal is to use the proceeds to buy Ethereum and expand the company's growing ETH treasury. Meanwhile, the crypto market sentiment did not move since yesterday, still sitting in greed territory. The Fear and Greed Index is again 70 today, the highest it's been in more than a month. Unsurprisingly, given today's pullback, this greed may signal that the market is overheated and ready for a correction. Furthermore, on July 14th, the US BTC spot exchange-traded funds, ETFs, recorded positive flows for the 8th day in a row. They saw inflows of $297.4 million, significantly lower than $1.03 billion and $1.18 billion recorded on the two prior trading days. BlackRock saw the highest share of this amount, taking in $394.71 million. While Grayscale, Bitwise, and VanEck saw minnow inflows, Fidelity and ARK and 21 shares saw outflows. US ETH ETFs also saw inflows for the 7th days in a row, with $259.04 million on July 14th. This is higher than $204 million seen on Friday. 7 of the 9 funds saw positive flows, while none saw outflows. BlackRock recorded the majority of this amount again, $151.45 million. Grayscale follows with $43.79 million. Meanwhile, Standard Chartered launched spot trading services for Bitcoin and Ether through its UK branch. As client demand accelerates further, we want to offer clients a route to transact, trade, and manage digital asset risk safely and efficiently within regulatory requirements, said Group Chief Executive Bill Winters. Moreover, Kazakhstan's national bank plans to move part of its gold and foreign exchange reserves, along with national fund assets, into digital asset-related investments. Quick FAQ. Why did crypto move against stocks today? The crypto market has seen a decrease over the past 24 hours. However, the U.S. stock market closed on Monday with some uptick. For example, the S&P 500 is up by 0.14%, the Nasdaq 100 increased by 0.33%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose by 0.2%. The stocks went up as investors had some time to digest the latest tariff threats coming from the U.S. Additionally, they are awaiting earnings reports